Bow to the First Order.
Hey everyone, First Order here, and welcome back to another Star Wars video. And in today's video, we'll be breaking down the best assault class setup for Battlefront 2. I know this game is, what, how old now? 2 years, but I always love making these type of best class setup videos. This type of video is honestly my favorite to edit and record. They're just a whole lot of fun. But anyway, if you're new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Any bit of engagement helps with this video. And while you're at it, what is your favorite Clone Legion skin to use for the Assault class? Be sure to leave that comment down below. Anyway, let's just dive right into this video. So I won't just list one star card setup, I'll list 3 that benefit different types of Battlefront 2 players. Those wanting to get heroes or other reinforcements as quickly as possible, the one who wants the most amount of kills and do the most damage, and the ones who like to stay alive the longest. So let's get into the star card setup that allows you to stay alive the longest first. With this star card setup, we'll be using Survivalist, which decreases the health regain time. This will cause you to regain health more quickly and get you back into the fight faster. The next card we'll be using is the Assault Training card, which gives you a certain amount of health back on a kill. And if you have a purple star card, it will give back 40 health, which is definitely important when going up against more than 2 enemies. And lastly, we'll be adding the Toughen Up star card, which replaces the Scan Dart, which essentially is almost like a back-to ability, which allows you to recharge your health once the ability is active. All these star cards improve your health, and if you're a kind of player who likes staying alive longer, this class is for you. See a group of enemies, activate Toughen Up, you'll always be regenerating health. Kill an enemy or 2, which adds health to your trooper back, and the other star card will reduce health recharge time. Again, this class are for those who want to go into the battlefront and survive the longest. Next, we will be getting into the true assault class type, doing as much damage to your enemy, not caring how much you die. Firstly, improve Thermal Detonator. This will increase the blast radius of your thermal detonator by a certain amount. I wish it increased the damage, but that'll be a little too OP. But still, throw this on an objective, especially a smaller one, it would do a bunch of damage. For example, let's say the middle one on Kashyyyk Capital Supremacy, you're golden. I rarely don't get a kill with my thermal detonator when the star card is not activated, unless my throw is completely off, which is, not gonna lie, a lot. But anyway, next star card we'll be using is actually up to you. It's one variation of the Vanguard star card, either the kill streak one, which recharges the ability once you get a kill. So you get a kill, the time before it goes away resets a certain amount. Or the recharge one, which recharges your other abilities once you get a kill. So again, up to you. I like the recharge one because it lasts longer, and I think it's more useful. Let's say you're going into an objective, you throw a grenade, activate Toughen Up, shoot, kill someone with your recharge Vanguard, got your detonator back, throw it again, Toughen Up ends, kill another person, boom, Toughen Up is back. So you know what? I just think the recharge one is a little better than others. And finally, I love Toughen Up the ability so much, so add that. But if you're a Scan Dart type of guy, then use the improved Scan Dart. I used Toughen Up ability on all of my star card setups because I think it's the best and honestly pretty OP. So yeah, this setup will get you a bunch of kills and is one of those setups I use a ton. This especially works in close quarters. And finally, the star card setup I use the most, and I think I've used majority of my time as an assault player, and it's kind of OP and somewhat annoying, is a combination of all of them. Firstly, Toughen Up because, it's the best star card and my personal favorite. The improved Thermal Detonator because I chuck those across the map and at objectives a lot in the game. And the detonator is always useful. And the Battle Point star card. Yeah, this is, I guess, is noobish, but you know, it's a really important card if you're trying to get heroes, because if you're good and get lucky in the beginning of the match, you can get a hero within the first 2 minutes with the start card activated, and that's always good. So yeah, 3 star card setups. The first, people like health. The second is more for casual players who honestly just want to get in, get as many kills, and don't care about dying, or you know, they're just trying to have fun. And the third one is for those who want heroes, arc troopers, droid commandos, flame troopers, whatever you want, ATSTs, ships, anything. And the third setup I talked about is the one I use majority of time. It's my favorite, I love it, and yeah. And lastly, for weapons, it's all personal preference. I like the CR2 even on far ranged maps because I just like the weapon. And I also like the 3-burst AC 280 for longer range. It does a ton of damage and is a very solid weapon. I'm not a huge fan of the default weapons because they don't have attachments. So for the CR2, I can add reduced recoil. For the AC 280, I can add reduced recoil and increased range, while the other weapons like the DC-17 or E11, it's a lot of fun to play as them, but god, the recoil is insane and it's pretty annoying. So whenever you use them, you're at a disadvantage. So I personally do not like using the default weapons. Hopefully this gets changed. I know the team have hinted at a new weapon system in the past, like Dennis has even said the weapon system in this game is trash, so, you know, if the lead designer says something about the game is bad, I'm assuming they're working on a fix, but at this point I don't know if it's worth putting the man effort into it. If anything, it'll be added into Battlefront 3, if that's ever made. So yeah, these are all the star card setups I think are the best in terms for the Assault class. If you guys want to see the Heavy class or other things, you know, like possibly General Grievous, Clone Commandos when they come out, be sure to let me know in the comment section. Since this game is older, I have no idea how well this video will do, but you know, class setup videos are my favorite types of videos to make, and I hope you guys like it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop like, blast a like, and all that good stuff. And if you are new, why don't you subscribe? For all things Star Wars, this is the First Order, signing out.
Sector is clear. Not clear! Not clear!